Hey, yo, it's the first of the month. Don't let a black man fail. Clap it. Ooh. As much money as Elon Musk has lost in this world, I feel like one of those dollars should have floated into my pocket by now. Like, share, and subscribe. How you guys doing? My name is Hero. This is Coding with Strangers, and I want to talk about something. Maybe I'm doing this for the algorithm. Maybe I'm doing this for shits and giggles. Maybe I just find it extremely funny when douchebags get their comeuppance. You feel me? Clap it. Get fucked, loser. Am I biased? Maybe I'm a little biased, but we're not a political channel, so let's get down to the tech news. Elon Musk has perpetuated this livelihood of taking on challenges and tasks that he is not built for, but has the money to do. He made a company where the task was very simple. Just dig a hole. And he couldn't even do that efficiently. He wanted to make traffic less abundant and abhorrent in one of the most congested cities and places in the world. And, you know, that didn't work out for him as much as he wanted to. Excuse me. He managed to make a tunnel where only one car could travel at a time. And guess what? It had to be a Tesla car, and it only could hold 2 people. I think something like that exists, and it can hold a few hundred people. It's called a subway, you know? Clap it. PayPal, things of those natures, all of those things are all relevant topics and concerns. But one thing that we know for sure is sometimes he does right, which is with Tesla. He bought Tesla off of a group of gentlemen, made it the biggest electric company in the U.S. until it's not, because other companies are starting to catch up, right? Ford, GMC, Toyota, and so on, Nissan, and all of those companies are starting to catch up. But it goes without saying, he has done his job as far as is concerned as a CEO to make that company money and profitable as the board sees fit. But when it came time for Elon Musk to get his bonus, he has been declined not once, but now twice.
Hey, bro, I think I'm gonna head on in for the night. I'm kind of tired.
No problem. Get some rest.
Hey, didn't you work today?
12-hour shift.
And you went to the gym?
PR to 700 deadlift.
And you still got energy to do all this work? Where does the energy come from, bro?
I'm at my best when I have my zest, baby.
Zest?
The Zest Super Berry Samba Green Tea comes packed with 135 milligrams of caffeine and L-theanine. That's how I stay focused for longer and stronger throughout the day with no crash. It's way better than coffee or any of those sugar-filled energy drinks out there. No GMO, gluten-free, and it won't stain your teeth.
Oh yeah, that sounds real good. Is this one right?
Yes, sir, that's the one. But my brother in Zest, I'm gonna need you to get your own Super Berry Samba Green Tea.
Selfish.
You mad, bro? Don't worry, I got you. Use my promotional code down below to get 20% off selected items and the subscriptions. That's Coding with Strangers, all one word. Put that in the checkout box and you'll be good to go. Thank you so much to Zest for the sponsorship of getting that approval. So today we're gonna see what led us to this nonsense and why the judge is declining to pay this man for the second time. And I'll be completely clear. I'm not going to cry about a millionaire or a billionaire not getting an additional few $1 billion, right? This is a person who definitely takes for granted the success and power and his capability to do good in the world. Like, there was a point in time where he was being in jest with Tony Stark because of the capabilities of good that he could have brought upon ourselves. But one day the pandemic ruined a lot of people, and this is exhibit number 1. Like, he just never recovered because he was just online too much. And this is what happens when you don't hug your kids enough, people. They become billionaires who are self-indulged and don't know how to handle themselves. So let's get a little bit of a better idea of why he's not getting paid and not getting hugs anymore. Elon Musk, $56 billion pay package gets rejected again. Delaware judge found that the Musk shareholders' vote wasn't enough to award him his hefty compensation plan. This is out of The Verge. Emma Roth, Tesla CEO Elon Musk, $56 billion pay package was struck down once again in a ruling on Monday. Delaware Chancery Court. Just for you guys that don't know, outside the country, Delaware is where like all the big money shit goes down. Every major company that stays in America is either open in like Idaho or Delaware, and I think like Florida and Austin are becoming big too. But like there's literally counties that only with like 100 people in the county, but there's over 1 million corporations registered there or some shit like that. It's crazy. Judge Kathleen, that name sounds familiar, St. J. McCormick upheld the decision to block the compensation plan over the concerns about conflicts of interest following the approval in 2018. After warning shareholders in June that Musk could leave the company if his pay package isn't approved, Tesla held a vote in hopes of reversing the judge's decision. Shareholders voted to approve the hefty compensation. As a person who owned shares in Tesla at the time, I voted no on this. I'm a hater. I'm a hater, but I'm the best type of hater. I drive you to be better, okay? And don't you ever doubt it for 1 second that I'm not rooting for you, but I want you to get it the hard way, the long way. We don't want no Minuteman over here. Shake me up, baby. Shake me up. Hefty compensation, but still wasn't enough to convince the judge to reinstate it. The decision states that Musk has no procedural grounds for flipping the outcome of an adverse post-trial decision based on evidence they created after trial. Oh, wow. So basically that vote that the shareholders had was just for formality. It was just for formality's sake. And the judge is basically saying, you haven't presented new evidence other than a posturing vote that your company is committed to paying you this, but you still have conflicts of interest. The original reason why this wasn't done was because there was conflicts of interest. All right? And this conflict of interest is the reason why he is not able to get this. So the board voting or the shareholders voting for him, it doesn't change the fact that you still have conflicts of interest, douchebag. Interesting. It also calls claims that the shareholders can change the outcome of a court decision dubious, generally unquestionable, false in this scenario. Yes, they really, his cultists are like believers. Judge McCormick granted $345 million to the lawyers representing the Tesla shareholders who sued over the $56 billion plan. Okay, so and Tesla's the one suing him. So his own company suing him, and there's a conflict of interest there. Guess who has the ability to say that they're probably right? Musk is expected to appeal the decision. He loves being in court, but doesn't like showing up. Even without the package, Musk still remains the richest man in the world, and Tesla stocks continue to soar following Donald Trump's win in the U.S. presidential election. So, this makes perfect sense, and my memory's failing me. Does anyone know what the original conflict of interest was? You might have to look this up. Elon Musk wants to pull a huge amount of money out of Tesla to buy something else. I wonder what he wanted to buy. I think it was a chip factory. He wanted to start making chips. Yeah, that too. And he didn't even smoke it right. Watching him smoke that blunt on Joe Rogan's podcast was really like... Tesla stake says salary on plan on becoming richer than Amazon. Tesla announces a new compensation plan for Elon Musk. He'll only get paid if he reaches certain exorbitant milestones, including Tesla market valuation of $650 billion. The company market valuation goal is $100 billion. To go up in 50 billion increments, their climb is 150 billion. So until the 650 billion mark, Tesla has dozens of market evaluation goals and a dozen revenues and adjustment and profits and targets. Interesting. So he had to hit a bunch of other goals. I wonder if they even talk about Hyperloop. Oh, Critics point out to the compensation plan is a bunch of hand waving through under plan. Musk will only get paid if he reaches the milestones completely. If all of that happens over the next 10 years, and Tesla's values grows from 80 to 90%, then my amount of compensation would be zero, Musk told the New York Times. Musk said that he sees potential for Tesla to become a $1 trillion company within 10 years. None of it is intended for dynastic wealth creation. He said the reason that it is important is that I want to do those big things, including colonizing Mars, building his own Hyperloop, and in between New York City and Washington, D.C. Yeah, get fucked. Intel tech business may be up for sale. While he over here talking about buying an AI game studio, Intel is literally drowning. And what's Intel's stake share price right now? Because that was actually the second choice story to cover Intel's just horrific downfall. Intel stock price. Ooh. Oh. Show me 5. Show me 6. Oh my God. Year to date. Oh. Are we Intel is in every goddamn computer, but that last chip just fucked them. And Nvidia and AMD and all these new bugs coming through. We might have to talk about this tomorrow. We might have to talk about. Oh, you used to work at Intel? We might have to talk about this tomorrow. My goodness. But that's neither here or there. Clap it. Let me know. What do you guys think? Do you think he deserves the money? Because I don't think he deserves the money. That's just my personal opinion. The conflicts of interest are too great. The fact that he wants to pull money out of this company to make another company. I don't know. I don't know if the legal process is overstepping a boundary. Does the legal apparatus that exists today, does it exist in order to keep companies safe from their own CEOs? Is that something that we would consider? I think the idea of him, to your point, trying to rip off his stakeholders and his shareholders is a little bit dubious. I think that is a problem. So I have to agree with this with my limited understanding of the context, but I just don't believe a CEO should be able to come in and say, I accomplished all of this. You guys made your money. I'm going to now destroy the company by taking a bulk of the money on my way out.